Hello and welcome back to Remnant 2. Last time we ended up coming here to the Timeless Horizon, clearing a bunch of stuff out, and getting the, I guess like escape pod or supply pod event finished by having to clear that dungeon and then triggering it and triggering all the pods throughout the area. And now we're over here at this dungeon, which I found but I didn't show on screen. So we'll just kind of run through. I haven't reset the area, so there's no enemies left. But there would be... I don't know what to call them. I just call them Nerudian zombies, because that's what they are. They're the Nerud, and they're zombies. So the title fits. This is a side dungeon. Never hurts to clear these, especially on a first run. Get all the loot, mutators, get all the stuff we can. Void Vessel Facility. You know, let's just rest up, resupply everything. What we'll actually do is we'll head back to Word 13 quick, because we have all these abilities. We're sitting on a lot of stuff that needs to get made, and this way we can kind of showcase the star shot and everything.
Yay, you're back. What did you...
Okay, so yep. Ionic Crystal gives you the energy wall. Oh, the escalation circuit gives you overflow. Don't really need to showcase that, it's just you deal shock on your rounds. Space crabs from the cracked shell. And then corrosive rounds off the tainted ichor.
Okay, that's all you get.
And I'm all out of the luminite crystals again. Okay, so we got a bit to show off here. Starshot, we will then switch off Fargazer, and we'll just grab space crabs. So, first things first, we'll do this. I'll fire this as fast as I can. Yeah, you can see it's slow. So we'll go one shot, or one charge. Okay, not bad, right? We'll build up charges while we do the rest of these. Space crabs, let's build up the 2 charges we got. And... boom. Crabs. Which each of those will trigger the detonation trigger ability, or amulet, I guess. So they will explode and set enemies on fire. Actually, we'll switch off space crabs, don't need to show it again. Next would be... we'll do corrosive rounds, it's nothing special. It's very self-explanatory in how it functions. It's nothing special. It's, like I said, it's corrosive rounds. Then, energy wall. As you can see, you can kind of line up how you want it to land. You can shoot through it, but I believe... oh, I guess you can shoot through, enemies can't. But, yeah. It's an energy wall. It lasts a little bit. It's nothing to really write home about. It might be useful in some builds. I'm sure someone can come up with something. Yeah, I'm not going to go through overflow. It's nothing special. I think that was everything worthwhile. That. Yep. But we now have maxed out Starshot. Don't use this near people. Don't use this indoors. To prove a point, we will target this one. So keep in mind how small the one charge was compared to 5 charges. It has a purpose. I'm not going to say it's a bad weapon, I'm not going to say it's a great weapon. It serves its own purpose and can be utilized well. Quick check. Don't really want to boost momentum. Vengeful Strike I don't really care about. In fact, can I switch it to anything? I mean, Striker's not bad. Yeah, we'll just go Striker. At least that gives me extra damage. Yeah, that's really about it. And then, yeah, I'm not swapping out Harmonizer anytime soon. Though I will say I actually do not know if it works, the increased mod damage, because it is a status effect. So it very well could be useless. Since I can't test it on the target dummies, it's a little more difficult to figure out. Oh, yep, I remember this place. Yep, second I walk in, everything comes flooding back. There is some fun to be had in this facility. The pods are actually a mechanic in this area. Get rid of him now so I don't have to deal with him later. Ooh. We'll have to come back later for that. You know, you have fun down there, big guy. I'm not gonna stop him from whooping everybody down there while I'm over here.
Great. More bad news.
Ah, I just love using that neutral evade heavy attack. If there's one thing I would like Souls games to learn from this is definitely the implementation of neutral dodge attacks, because they're pretty neat.
Received from House Mithra 5 prototypes of what the Sul call the Axion Dream Cells. Prototypes have been inspected and installed for preliminary evaluation. Initial inspection revealed weak accretion seals on 2 of the cells. The custodian and crafters all assure me that, even so, specifications remain well above what will be required to withstand Ellipsis Torah. Verification is impossible, but prefatory unit tests support these claims. Accretion seals were not replaced for the remainder of the evaluation, but it is recommended that the Sul improve their quality assurance processes before the houses come to a decision. Polysomnographic tests confirmed the claims. Dream states were achieved on a regular cycle at the 5th, 8th, and 11th markers. Vital signs showed an average improvement of 17% above previous cell models, and all subjects scored high in post-stasis physical and mental tests.
Fancy. Their new pods are doing pretty cool stuff. Wow, he tomahawked that through there. That's pretty impressive. Oh no. Those guys can be scary. Luckily he was focused on my summon, and my summon just didn't care. To my knowledge, there is no like jumping area to this dungeon. Oh, that loot is ungrabbable. That's a shame. But there's no jumping point, so we don't have to worry about me throwing myself off a ledge 6 times. Is this the boss room I'm thinking of? Because there's a couple different bosses we could get, and this looks like part of one boss room, and that boss is an absolute pushover. Actually, to play it safe, I will desummon first, because I need to desummon. Oh, yep, it's this boss. Okay. Yeah, so this is a real easy one. I'll give it a minute. I want my summon back for when I... Nah, screw it. I don't even need him. There's a lot of guys. I got time. I'm not in a rush. Okay, so... Now he should... I don't remember if it's... Rude. If it requires him to activate the doors, or if it's me going by them. I think it's me going by them activates the doors. Yep. Okay, so I just gotta keep running back, activate all of these guys, so that this becomes a real fun room. And watch as my boy just mops up all these guys. Please, let me up. I need room. Okay. Hit him with the madness. Okay, transpose. I think that's a good one. Yep, that's one of the good ones. Picking up ammo increases... Oh no, actually that's a bad one. Picking up ammo increases range damage. Ammo pickups are added directly to the magazine. Yeah, that's a bad one, because it's requiring ammo pickups. Thought it was the one that just gives you ammo. Back to the magazine. But we found excess coil. Activating a skill grants a shield for 25% of max health. Can't stack with itself. Lasts 10 seconds. I have to test some things. I need to get the infiltrator. Or not infiltrator, the invader. I need to get the invader and test out their like shadow clone stuff. To see what I can really do with it. If I can kind of leverage that into a weird shield build, or what that's gonna look like. Okay, so this door opened, nothing. I don't know what's with this door. Because as we can see, you can pound on it. But I don't think anybody's figured out how to open this door. There's nothing in here. It's just weird that this one door doesn't open. Personally, what I think it is it's probably glitched. And whatever... Because I think you can pound on the other doors. I think whatever trigger is supposed to activate, the coding is wrong, and it just fails to execute it. Because otherwise, I don't know why you'd have this extra room that nobody can open, that doesn't do anything. And I'm not conspiracy brained enough to be like, oh, maybe it's a Easter egg no one's figured out. It's odds are at this point, it's probably just a bug. People have been pretty diligent about picking this game's files apart. I think if there was an Easter egg or something in there, people would have found it. Vacuum seal. Automatic pickup range for scrap is increased by 100%. Picking up scrap, iron, or ammo grants shield for 10% max health 10 seconds. Does not stack. I think this is part of the problem why shield builds aren't that good, is there isn't anything like a weapon ability that just lets you toggle a shield. And the thing is, there are shields, but it's like the cube shield, or the shield wall, and those aren't the shields. These are like actual health over shields. And they're pretty limited. There's a medic ability, there's I think a challenger ability, and while they're good, they aren't what we're looking for. The only ability I know of, or like shield build, is the half health, like invincibility build. That's not even invincibility, it's just 500% shield. Another thing I'd kind of like in this game is an impact meter. And what I mean by this is like, how much damage does a weapon do, and then how much stagger does it build up? Because like the Nerud zombies, I would really appreciate being able to stagger them out of their sprint attack. But I don't think I have the capability. So it's one of those things where you're left in the lurch going, okay, I gotta just kind of do a them or me kind of deal. I'm either dying in this fight or I'm not. And it kind of sucks, because I'd like to... as you saw, when you get 3 of them running at you, it's essentially just backpedaling and spraying into them. And it'd be nice if I could just pop them in the chest and stumble them out and then keep fighting. Alright, let's use our orb here. What did I pick up then? Whatever. Guess I still gotta find the orb. Or I didn't pick it up because there was other stuff going on. Think I didn't pick it up. Yep, it's right there. Got ahead of myself. Okay, back to the pod. And now in here, we get the Space Worker suit. Which is a pretty cool suit. It's very light. And as a result, you can kind of use a light build with it. And it also, coincidentally, goes really well with the technician, the engineering armor. So you can mix and match. It's going to be outclassed by all the Fey armor. It just kind of happens that way. But I'm also sitting here at 49 weight. If I wanted to drop down to a 25 weight build, I could definitely toss on parts and it would do its purpose pretty well. But we still got those pods and these 3 to open. Gobble up all the goodies inside. And the zombies that are trapped inside. Come on out, buddy. Tightly wound coil. When spending 75% or more of current magazine, gain a shield of 10% of max health for 5 seconds. Does not stack with self. Use a crossbow. Easiest way to get that going all the time. Any single shot weapon, bows, crossbows, Nightfall you could maybe do, but it's a little slower. They will... Twisted Arbalist. These weapons, you will always have a shield. It's only 10%, but there is a ring that gives you 3% health regen per second while you have a shield up. So as long as you're in combat, you're just going to be generating a shield. Open all of these, because I can. And because we got this handled. There are 3 of these for a reason. So, with these open, what you do, climb inside, have your buddies climb in the adjoining ones. Can I just lay here? Okay, I'm not gonna try to cheese this. That would be really funny, though. You probably could. If you had 3 guys doing the same build, you probably could get away with just cheesing this whole fight. Better pop heals. Because he was looking a little worse for wear there. Get that going. Transference. That's a good one. That's one you want. If you're like me and you're looking for maximum sustain, hits generate 5% of max ammo capacity to the reserves of both firearms, cooldown 10 seconds. Max level, 5 seconds. When a firearm reserve is full, melee strikes generate additional mod power. That, once you get it, you will never take off. It is by far one of the best. And, I mean, come on, it's free ammo.
I can't carry any more of that.
And considering its max ammo capacity, well, I have 300 rounds as max capacity for this SMG. So every shot, or every swing, gives me 30. My magazine size is 42, so I'm getting almost a magazine every time I swing on someone. Tell me that isn't a good deal. It is phenomenal, and it carries you. Also, it counts any melee hit. So if you're kind of away from enemies, but you really need some ammo, anybody who got hit by that, you just got ammo for. You just gotta hit one guy.
Well, looks like I'm full up.
It works really well when you're fighting bosses, because then you can sit there, do that, or if you have the Huntress Spear, you can throw that. If you have the Krell Axe, you can throw that. You have options to generate ammo from range. Some of the best options for ammo, like efficiency and ammo generation, are out there. You just gotta take a second to kind of suss out how they function. And once you figure them out, you don't go without ammo for very long. Now let's get to the last dungeon of this area. All the way over there. So we gotta run. Yeah, we can sneak on by here. Thought I could without getting afflicted, but I was wrong. I'm glad I at least got one of the weapon mutators I need. It may not be the exact one of the three I wanted, but it's the same. I will make do and adjust accordingly for all others. Also, with the Starshot pistol, if you use the other mutator we have that has a chance to not consume a charge, you could kind of give yourself a leg up by consuming all the charges, getting one back, and then just firing again and kind of building it up. Plus, you get all that damage. So you gotta think, it gives you like a, maxed out 20% mod damage? Well, you're getting a bunch of damage, and then the game is also going, oh, you gain 5% increased damage per charge, combined with all these other modifiers. You could be extremely dangerous with that. The biggest problems are, obviously, it's slow. Like, painfully slow to use. Yeah, Luminite. Need all that I can find. Man, look at that suppression meter just go into free fall. That's another beautiful part of playing as the medic, is just that boost. Sometime I have to test and see if AoE will boost the area of my healing circle. Because it might be a worthwhile investment. I'm still on the fence. Because on my main I have 10 points I can still burn, and I might just put that into either Hunter for some extra weapon range, because I might be able to make the Flamethrower and Nebula get that little bit of extra range on them. And it's a couple meters, which for those weapons is actually a lot. That's like if it's 2 meters, it's a 25% boost. But otherwise, the other option for, I think, the Gunslinger is like I want to say up to like a 50% ammo reserve boost. And that is definitely hard to pass up. because obviously that's just free ammo reserves. And as we see, if your weapon has the on hit get ammo back effect, it's percent based, so boost your max reserve by a large enough amount. You just gotta smack a guy and you can get a magazine or two for free. And at that point, I don't even need the boost to picking up ammo. Oh, I get 60% back? Cool. I can just smack a dude and get that much. Or, I wouldn't get that much, but actually, I don't know. Because it's 60% ammo, and it's just kind of left at that. Is that, I assume it's 60% of whatever I pick up is increased. But I don't remember how much you get per box, since it seems to fluctuate depending on ammo reserve.
Okay, this is it.
But I'm going to call it here. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to hit the like button. It helps out the channel a lot. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.